Well, that's what we are starting off today on Sunrise Daily. And yes, many questions continue to abound. Let's start off with Mr. Adesina. He just spoke to us, yes, but I'd like him to expatiate a little further. Okay, well, we'll come to him in a moment. But we've got Mr. Sam Omatseye, who is here with us in our Lagos studio. He's the chairman, editorial board of the Nation newspapers. Thank you for coming on this morning.
My pleasure.
We just heard from Mr. Adesina that basically don't expect the president anytime soon. And I do remember asking Mr. Show some time ago, look, when do we expect the president? And he said, the president is homesick. He could be back anytime soon. Now we've just got the latest of the information saying no time soon. What do we do with this?
Well, we are befuddled. We are in a cloud. We have no sense of what the situation is with the president. All the information that has been conveyed to us from the presidency don't give us a clear idea of what the situation is. We should sympathize with the president. When somebody is not well, we have to send our hearts out to him. But we know that this is not just about the president. This is about the lives of over 150 million people and how their fortunes should be shepherded. So it is not just about one man who is the president. It's about a whole people, a whole nation. So his health also implies the health of these people. So we need to get more information. When you say that the president says he will be here soon, it doesn't rhyme with modern medicine. Modern medicine doesn't say you will be in bed for an indefinite period of time. Modern medicine has gone beyond that. In diagnosis and in prognosis, the doctors, especially in the Western world, will tell you you'll be here for 6 hours, 6 minutes, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years, 6 centuries. They are specific. Medicine and science has gone that good. So for them to say, addition of my friend to say that he owns his body and therefore he should tell us, if you own your body, you won't need the doctor. So the doctor knows your body enough to give you instructions as to whether, or directions as to whether you're supposed to stay here or you're supposed to come to Nigeria, and whether you can walk, when you can walk, how much you can walk, and whether at all you should walk. Medicine is that good. So the information we are being given is not exactly correct. It's just like Dogara going to see the president and coming back to tweet that he's as fit as a fiddle, and then the next day we say it needs more rest. How can somebody who is fit as a fiddle need more rest?
But the acting president also said that.
Well, I'm saying that information. I'm saying that we are not being told the right truth. I mean, you can't be hale and hearty and still sleep on bed. I mean, if you, as you are here now, as hale and hearty you are, you cannot say you can't come to work and then be sleeping in the bed.
We've heard what the president's statement says.
Yeah.
That he is the president. We needn't worry about his state of health.
Yeah.
And you've also heard from the people who are clamoring to hear from Mr. President.
Yeah.
He has actually spoken to the American president, Mr. Donald Trump.
Yeah.
How do you see all of this coming together with the sense of the return of Mr. President?
Well, we're saying that nobody is saying whether what they are saying is not true or whether it's right. But the point is that we have not been given a consistent story. And you have left many Nigerians to fill in the gaps. And when you ask people to fill in the gaps, even when you say the truth, people will look at it with a sense of mischief, and that is not good, even for the president. So even Donald Trump spoke with him, you can speak. I mean, with all due respect, people even speak when they are paraplegic, when they are in the high state of fever. Some people can speak eloquently. In fact, some people speak better when they are even more lucid when they have fever.
But they say that maybe Nigerians are perhaps overreacting to this whole issue of Mr. President's return.
Well, you can say Nigerians are overreacting, but because they don't have a clear sense of what is going on. That's why they're overreacting. If you have a clear sense from the beginning, this is what is wrong with the president, this is wrong, this is where the treatment has gone, this is where we have gone. If the presidency is ahead of the people in dishing out information, then nobody will be able to So I understand what is going on here. We are still caught with this anxiety of democracy. What I mean is that at one point, we believe that somebody's health is his own private matter. And that goes down to our own traditional neo-feudal sense of power and privacy. But then, we are in a democracy which says everything should be transparent and put on the table. So there's this tension between what we want to be and who we are. And that is what is going on with this issue. Democracy means put it on the table. But even then, we've had a president, even in the military era, who was sick, who had a very terrible leg pain in IBB. And before people could say anything, he told us what the problem was. Radiculopathy. And it became a chant among Nigerians. So when nobody, that was pre-internet, pre-social media and so on, I don't know what they could have done of it. Maybe they would have found some other ways to characterize the illness. But at least it was clear what his illness was. And they said it. We don't know what his case is with the president. We don't know whether it's foot pain, whether it's eye pain. Of course, you can see that from the pictures. And when you see the pictures, people don't believe in the pictures they see. The pictures that they put out there.
So what then will be believable? What then will be believable for you?
It is difficult now to put anything out there and say that to be accepted as true, because truth has been tinkered with from the beginning.
Well, the man who's got that difficult job to make us believe that is Mr. Adesina Gabasho. But Mr. Adesina is in Abuja, and let's see if we could also perhaps connect the dots in terms of some of those inconsistencies, as you say it is. Mr. Adesina, Markwa?